Hey guys, what's up? Josh here. Welcome to the R-Rated Show, and I just want to talk to you today about a movie I saw recently that I really enjoyed called The Hunt, which was originally supposed to be released in 2019, but was delayed because of a mass shooting, and then got pushed into February or March, which again got hit with a, we got the pandemic going on, which closed down a lot of movie theaters, and then it's just this movie's been plagued with problems, unfortunately. Circumstantial problems, mainly. I know it's had a little bit of controversy around it, which hasn't helped. And Blumhouse Studios made this movie for $15 million, and it's only grossed maybe six and a half, and which is a shame because this movie is really good. I feel like. Get the overlay on. But this was written by a couple of writers who worked on The Watchmen, mainly TV guys, but the HBO series The Watchmen, both these writers, Nick Cuse and Damon Lindelof, worked on. I've been hearing that name Lindelof a lot. Seems like he's coming up in the industry. A lot of these TV guys that work for these big streaming services, these big series on the streaming services are starting to cross over into film, I feel like. Which is fine by me. I mean, these guys did a great job writing this. This was really, I felt like it was very well written and very fresh, even though the concept itself of the rich elite hunting, humans hunting humans, but the rich elite hunting the poor, that's nothing new. I mean, it's not a super unique idea, but the way they politically charged it and made it their own, and the dark humor that's infused in it was really excellent. I had a lot of fun watching this movie. The pacing was perfect. The acting was really good. It was funny. A lot of twists and turns. Great gore, great action sequences that were all really. I mean, there's a great action sequence at the end that was the choreographed fight sequences were almost as good as like a John Wick movie. But the movie itself, just lots going on and never boring. I think it's like an hour and a half long, which is a perfect length for a movie like this. But this is an action horror thriller directed by Craig Zobelle, who's another TV guy. I think Blumhouse, they're always kind of over the spectrum. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes they'll come out with something really cheaply made that's not very good. Let's say Black Christmas, terrible reboots of a classic horror movie. Then you got like the mainstream stuff, Halloween reboots. We've got another Halloween movie coming out this year, Halloween Kills. So you never know what you want to get. I think this really kind of like middle of the road. I think this exemplifies the best of Blumhouse Studios, where you get just a really great story that didn't cost too much to make, but a lot of TLC went into it. And I just really, really had fun with this. And I would recommend checking it out for sure. It's really too bad that it's taking such a blow because of circumstances beyond its control. And I know it's been getting a lot of critical thumbs down. A lot of, it's taken a little bit of heat for the fact that it is politically charged. It dishes out. It's definitely satirical. It's tongue-in-cheek. It's, poking fun at liberal elitism and how they're hypocrites and people with money, looking down on the working people, and how the working people tend to be sometimes more conservative, or, how they can objectify rich people as being, the bad people. So it's a little tug of war. I think it's skewed a little bit more critically towards liberal elitism and their tendency to be hypocrites. But that could be pissing off some people. I don't know. I personally found it to be really entertaining and thoughtful. There's some really great characters in the movie, albeit most of them are short-lived. This movie has 22 kills in it, so it's almost worthy of an 80s slasher in terms of the bodies that pile up, but it's always doing something. The pacing on this movie is fantastic. It just doesn't slow down at all. It keeps you guessing. Humor is in there. There's some great dialogue moments. In fact, there was one moment in the movie that really stood out to me where Crystal, played by Betty Gilpin, who's also from Glow, she's on the screen here, the blonde right down here. She gives a fantastic performance as a sociopath, but she has this moment where she tells a story about the tortoise and the hare, but she puts her own twist on it. She's talking about, she tells the story. There's a sadistic twist on it, and it lets you connect the dots about the situation in the movie, but also about her character. And it's a great character identifying moment. It was really smart writing. I was like, that was really good. And the movie has a lot of little moments like that and a little twists and turns. And they just did a great job writing. When it comes down to it, what matters the most in the movie is the writing. And this movie, I think, shines. I think it does a really great job telling a fun, well-balanced, a little bit of edgy, because of its subject matter story, which I like too, because it's just not some generic throwaway movie. But I don't want to ramble on here too long. But it's the biggest star in it is Hilary Swank. She's got a pretty small role in the movie until the end, but she does a great job in the movie, as well as Betty Gilpin, who gets the majority of the screen time. But she's an anti-hero in a sense, and she does a just really great performance. I really like that, and I would highly recommend seeing this movie, even though it's getting a rating on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever. I think it's because of people's political biases. I think it's good to have movies that are a mirror, that hold up, the reflection of things going on in our society, and one of those things, obviously big things, is how we're very politically divided right now. And, they managed to interweave that into an action horror thriller movie with some fun dialogue, some smart writing and plot points, some good acting. And it's a great movie. It's a lot of fun. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. If you can get your hands on it and watch it on a streaming service, rent it. I would say it's definitely worth a rental. But if you can get a copy and watch it, you'll enjoy it. It's only an hour and a half long. Highly recommend The Hunt. And that's it. Just wanted to jump in here with a quick review. I hope you guys are happy, healthy. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscription button, the bell for notifications. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been subbing lately. I get like 150 to 175 subs a month now. It's incredible. As things are snowballing, we're going to hit 1,200 subs real soon, and I really, really appreciate it, guys. So I'm setting up my Patreon as we speak. Been working on it with all this downtime, just working on generating the content, and it's going to be very affordable. $1 tier, $3 tier, $5 tier, and hopefully you guys will be interested in getting some special content. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be announcing it on Twitter and Facebook when it's ready to go, and please follow me on Twitter at rratedhorror, and the Facebook group is facebook.com/rratedhorror. And if you want to reach me by email, rratedhorror@gmail.com. All right, guys. So in the meantime, stay awesome, stay R-rated. Cheers. Hey, what's up, everyone? Josh here. Just want to say thanks so much for listening to the show. We really do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. We'd love to have you on board. Lots of great content coming in 2020, and we just really enjoy the community over here and enjoying pop culture together. So if you get a chance, hit subscribe. Really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, stay awesome, stay R-rated. Cheers.